Hey, it's Clay at claytrader.com. This will be a live trade video where I try to capture some of my trades as they play out live. Very quickly, when I say live, what I mean is I'm recording myself right now in real time, seeing the information, seeing the data for the very first time. In other words, I don't know what's coming next. So if you are looking for a video where the person's doing a trade recap or talking to you with hindsight in their favor, this won't be a video for you. But if you are open to the idea of an unscripted, raw, nitty-gritty look into what it's like to be a day trader and how day trading can play out, then I'm confident you'll get value here in this video. So I will pause the recording software for now, and I'll be back at the open. All right, watching 78.25 here on splk. Threw an order out there, and not looking like I'm going to get filled. So, all right, never mind on that one. I was looking to get short. But like I said, not looking like, well, I suppose I could be hopping back in now if I really wanted to. No, I was at 78.25. But there's some other stocks out there that I'm looking at on my other monitors, which you don't see, that look good enough where I'm not willing to hop in this one because this isn't, I've traded it before. I don't remember the last time I've ever traded splk, but there's other stocks out there that I have more experience with that. For now, I'll stick with. So here's Facebook here. Okay, I'll go ahead and pause for now. All right, I'm going to try to get short here at 78. There we go. Short 78 splk. Those other stocks that I was looking at, not looking great. So we'll see. But this is a nice looking pattern. Just a question now of can we get some follow through to the downside here. Now, how did I not get filled there? That was on the best offer. Okay, well, welcome to a low volume stock in what you have to deal with. Look at this. Well, this could turn out to be a painful trade. The pattern's fine. It's just the liquidity that I overlooked here a bit. Now, that could work in my favor, sure, but let's see if it wants to come back down. I still don't know how I was not, well, I mean, I know how I was not able to get out because it is low liquidity, but still, even with that, it seems like I should have been able to get out where I was. Let's see if it does want to come back down. All right, I will go ahead and pause. I won't make you sit here and watch this paint dry, but if it looks like I'm going to have to take the loss or if it looks like it starts ahead in my favor, I'll get the video started again. All right, I am out. Sorry, it spiked on me a little bit, so I couldn't get the recording started. So down 270, and yeah. Now, who knows? In hindsight, I can sit here and say, oh, that wasn't smart, but had the thing spiked in my favor because it was low liquidity, I'd probably be sitting here saying, hey, look how smart I am. But yeah, that wasn't, and I mean, even now, the market's been open over 10 minutes and this thing still hasn't traded 1 million shares. So, all right, well, not a great way to start, but nothing that's gonna, I'm not gonna have to go shopping for a cardboard box or anything, but it is what it is. So let's see what else I can find. Watching 78.25 on splk, liking this pattern enough so to in there at 78.25. As I was saying, I like it enough to overcome the counterbalance of, yeah, not the most liquid thing, but it's got enough volume to make it worth it. So I'm now looking to play, ideally, the breakdown of this bear pennant pattern here. And now it's just a question of, does it want to break down? I like the 5 minute. I like the 1 minute, which you see. So like I said, it just boils down to, can it get down through these levels here and start to get some continuation? That is the question at this point. First key break will be 78. Took off half just because I don't like how it paused. I mean, you can scroll back and you'll see the level twos. They just completely stopped moving. And given that the trend line was broken down, in my mind, even right now, got the trend line break. So let's get the level twos moving here. Still have 125 shares left, but I am mitigating my risk just in the form of position size management because, you know, in my mind, I got the trend line break. So not that the level twos have to just go to zero, but need to see a bit more activity than just them stalling out. So let's see if we can get the break of 78. Again, still have 125 shares. So if this gets the break and gets moving, then still, see? Yeah. Try to give it a bit more time here. 77.75 would be a big break. I mean, that would be a significant one as far as the 5 minute is concerned. So we're approaching it. Took off some more just because yeah. I mean, it hasn't been a terrible breakdown, but really thought it would. Maybe I've been corrupted by this opening part where this thing just really got moving very quickly. Granted, that was the first part of the day. So again, 77.75 is that key level. Still have 75 shares. So I can still make some worthwhile money on it if it goes, but yeah, this level down here, as expected, as the chart suggested, and so far is doing, presenting a problem. So I'm just going to hop out here. Oh, whoops. I didn't mean to. There we go. So all out, and maybe I'll come back to it. If it wants to bounce, come back down. Maybe try short again at 77.75, but would want to first see it bounce. So a winning trade, but not much. And as of now, looking like I played that right because, yeah, they're starting to bounce back up. But maybe a bounce up to retest that trend line, then come back down. So I will pause and keep looking around. All right, I'm going to go ahead and get short here. Tesla 238. Looking for this thing to get some continuation down into the 237s. And we'll see what happens, see if it wants to make that move. Knocking on the door. Doesn't want to come on down. Oh, whoops. Thought I was only taking off half there. Misclick. Nobody's fault but my own. Oh, that's embarrassing. And I got to post this on YouTube. Fantastic. Fantastic. Look at that. There it was. Should still have 150 shares left. Well, that's, again, I don't say this for your pity because nobody's forcing me to do this, but that sometimes just comes with these live videos because they are genuinely live. I'm trying to talk to you. I'm trying to think for myself. I'm trying to manage my trades. I'm trying to type in orders, which clearly I never typed in. And wow. Well, I mean, that's a nice, great movement. Good to see that the market's given some continuation like that. But yeah, I should now officially be green on the day. I should, yeah, that loss should be gone. Instead, I'm still down 165. That's, at this point, all you can really do is laugh. Laugh the cruel irony that, yeah, this thing is going to be on YouTube now. So, I mean, have at it. Have at it in the comment section. That's embarrassing. All I would say is don't go full bore. Cut me a little slack, because this is not easy. Yes, I realize, Clay, you could record everything and then come back and do a voiceover, but that's just not as genuine, right? Because when I'm doing a voiceover and I know what happens next, then I have to like act stupid or act surprised or act like I don't know, or it's just not the same. So yeah, I do realize I could do that, make my life easier, but it is what it is, because I know, been doing these for years, and I know people enjoy the genuine in the heat of the battle. But and I am stalling right now. I don't mean to blab. Well, I do mean to blab, because I'm trying to kind of just make this as embarrassing as possible for myself. But wow, look at that. All right, well, I will pause. Let's see if there's anything else out there. All right, watching 236 here on Tesla. In at 236. Let's see if we can get some movement to the downside now. Get some follow through. The markets are breaking down very nicely right now, which I would like to think will give this a boost. So what has me worried is, check out the SPY breaking to lows and basically at lows. And here Tesla is hanging out pretty tough. So for that reason, I'm taking off half. Again, markets are completely basically at lows. And here Tesla is basically not doing anything. Whoop, did I just go long? I did go long. So there you go. All out there. So yeah, that's got me too worried. Makes me think Tesla's got some underlying strength there. That now maybe the markets do ultimately drag it down, but if the markets go up at all, Tesla's going to pop. So, yeah, regardless of what happens here, I mean, I played that one how I should have. And I'm glad I was able to catch that, just to show how markets breaking down at lows and Tesla just hanging out, going sideways. And then, yes, exactly. Look, markets barely. Little bit of green, but then look at the size of the green candle on Tesla here. So, yep, that's why I've done several videos on why you should always be keeping an eye on the SPY. Now, again, to be fair, I'm not saying Tesla can't come down. I'm just saying that I was expecting more weakness, because the markets were displaying quite a bit of weakness, and then Tesla just hanging out, as you saw, and now you're getting the bounce. So yes, played that one as I should have, and I'm happy with that. I will go ahead and pause. I'm going to go ahead and wrap things up. So, yep, it is what it is. Embarrassing, but you know what? Sometimes you miss click buttons. Sometimes you think you click buttons that you don't, and it just happens. So if you enjoy these live trade videos, hit that like button, leave a simple comment below. Everybody, thanks for taking the time to hang out. Take care. First off, thanks so much for watching the entire video. Real quick, before you go, I want to invite you to a live webinar, web class, training, workshop, online event, whatever you want to call it, but it will be me live revealing to you what I've discovered that has allowed me to transform myself from being an employee to being my own boss, including how I had only one losing day out of 73 days in total. I'm going to cover 3 keys that have helped me unlock profitable consistency within the markets. The first key is super weird, but in a productive type of way. The second key is super awesome because it quite literally is wired into our DNA as humans, making it very easy to use. But in a cruel way, this becomes a pitfall for many traders. I'll explain it all though, including how to avoid the pitfall that it creates for some. And yeah, the third key, when you hear it, sounds way too good to be true, but it's not, and I'll show you how it all works. Then at the end, I open it up for a question and answer session that is, again, totally live. Even if you can't make the live session, please still sign up, as it will be recorded, and you can go back and watch the replay that I will send you. Click the image on the screen or click the link down in the description box so you can get the date and time and claim your spot, which I should note is limited due to the fact that this truly is a live event. If you have any questions, let me know. If not, I'll be seeing you soon.